This podcast is personalized, is brought to you by Pinky Culture and
Dragon Queen.
we should talk about some stories.
Yeah.
And then we're going to save the next one for either part 2 or just the next episode. More stories. So the GameCube has a new controller.
So this is not made by Nintendo.
Not made by Nintendo, it's a third party.
Yeah, modernized Panda game. I have the article.
Yeah, I know. Just talk about it where I could show it to the audience.
Okay. So modernized Panda GameCube controller hits Kickstarter. Instantly smashes goal.
It's called the Panda controllers on Kickstarter, right?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So what I could do is I could just show it to you here.
There we go.
That's the one. There's a video. I don't want to play the audio. I'm gonna bounce
Mute
off
it.
the mic. So that's the video of it. We're not gonna play the whole video. So for those of you who are just listening in, it's a new controller. It's new style but for GameCube. It's like a modernized version of it, made by like an indie company. It's like a Kickstarter project. It has like a lot of features, swappable expansion pack, a bunch of like customized stuff. You could like move things around. You could take it apart. You could like add different shells. It's very modern. Modern take on the GameCube. The 2000s is back. That's basically everyone's being nostalgic for now for the 2000s. Things like Smash Brothers Melee is still being played. So I think I could feel the because I remember the 90s was everyone's obsessing over the 90s and people want the 90s and 90s. Now the 2000s is the next thing. And it has raised it's $1.5 million raised.
Yeah.
And the goal was $100K. That's insane. All right. Next story.
Yes, cover. Boop. Paper Mario.
Paper Mario is now available.
Yes, it is.
On the Nintendo Switch expansion pass. Think of Xbox Game Pass. It's for retro games. And it's out. Paper Mario. Out already. You could play it. I will play it soon. But next month, they also want to release Banjo and Kazooie. Hopefully, you start releasing more. I don't want it to be just the one game a month, because that's depressing. Xbox has like 100 games. And while these guys, like...
One a month.
We're paying,
12 a year.
We're paying $50 a year.
Well, 12 games that come out for the year. Nah, bro.
I think that's kind of depressing.
That is.
Maybe Banjo-Tooie. I don't know. Maybe the May for February you could release Banjo-Tooie alongside something else. I still think they should add more SNES games because with the Wii U still like with the Virtual Console, like to this day people still talk about how great the Virtual Console for the Wii U, despite the Wii U being such a crap system. The Virtual Console has Game Boy Advance games, like SNES games that are not on the 3DS and things like that. Like Super Mario RPG is not on Switch for some reason, but is on the Wii U. Like, are you kidding me? Like, these are big games that are not on the Switch. And the Super Mario Bros. 3. Now, Super Mario Bros. 3 is on the Switch, but the definitive edition, which is the Game Boy Advance plus DLC, which is the e-reader. It's not really DLC. The Game Boy Advance didn't have DLC. It has the e-reader feature, which is like this thing you connect and you swipe a card, kind of like the AR cards that we have now for Animal Crossing. Think of that, but for the 2000s. And you swipe the thing, you get extra levels. So what the Virtual Console did, they took all the levels and put it right in the beginning of the game. You start the game, you could access those levels. That is amazing. That is the definitive way to play Super Mario Bros. 3. And since I don't have a Wii U, I can't play that. They should have more content for like that kind of content. They should just have more content like that.
The next two are Netflix.
Maybe make a remake for Mario Bros. 3 with everything. I don't know. What's the next one?
There are two back-to-back Netflix stories. One is going to be a live-action Mega Man. Yeah, stop.
It's over for Mega Man cells. Over.
I love that little blue dude.
I played a Mega Man once, and I couldn't even get through it. So
it's tough.
Yeah,
I love the character.
I couldn't even get through it.
I love the character.
Played it once. I'm like, what the hell? How did people play this back in the day?
For a Mega Man. It was nice knowing you, bro.
Well, people say Mega Man 2 is better. I played the first one, so I played the shitty one.
But now he's gonna go into live action. Oh boy.
I might get back into Mega Man. I have the collection on the 3DS.
And the next one is that the live action Cowboy Bebop was canceled after one season. Good riddance.
Rip Bozo.
Then we got.
Okay, so this is a story that I wanted to talk about.
Go ahead.
The internet kind of broke a little bit with this banger. Just kidding. PlayStation VP, like this is an executive. I think the VP of the PlayStation Network, higher up, caught soliciting minors in a sting operation a la Chris Hansen. I'm not making this up for clicks. This is real. This actually happened. Look it up. It's Sony is just taking L's with this. Like, how does this happen? Like, how does such a big, like, high-profile individual fall for such a... It's like a, Chris Hansen 20-year-old, like, style meme operation where it's like, meet me at my place. I'm 12 years old, XD. And this guy comes in, like, to plays. Like, how did people so fall for that? Like, I didn't think that still happened. But it happened. PlayStation has to disavow and all that. Fire him. Just, he's probably in jail.
Well, you never know, because if you say he has that kind of power, he might try to avoid getting jail. Or on long sentence. So we'll see.
I don't know. He probably would avoid, like, the sense a normal person would get for something like that.
Because of money and power, yeah.
Yes, but he still will get some kind of punishment.
I hope so.
It just won't be as severe because he has money and power. But that's insane. This one's more lighthearted.
I gotta cover it. So I remember when I first saw this, I was like, wait, hold on. So Christina Aguilera, she's a singer and stuff. And she's still making music out there, and she was working on a music video, and she had her daughter on set, and her daughter was apparently playing Pokemon Legends Arceus.
A game that's not even out. Just really think about that one.
Get knocking jogging.
Get the noggin jogging. Now remember, Legends Arceus out in January
28th. So, at first, I think it was PokeJungle that was, like, quote tweeted saying, like, I wonder if this could have been a mistake, taking this a grain of salt. But when you read the article, Aguilera mentions that, oh, yes, it's the game that's coming out on January 28th, very specifically.
Yes, so a lot of people saying this could be a demo.
Yeah, it could be. It could be that, because Nintendo...
Because there's no way that the full game is out.
No, it's not that.
The Nintendo, like these kind of games, they want to work on it till last minute, and then drop that patch, and then drop another patch. That's what Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl did. Like they like these guys are not gonna just here. How old is the daughter?
I don't know.
Because Christina Aguilera,
she's been in the music industry for a long minute. So her daughter might be like a teenager, probably.
Teenager or 20. So let's give a teenager Pokemon Legends Arceus in full.
No.
Yeah, right. I think my theory is that's a demo, and we're gonna get a demo. Probably. The public is gonna get a demo. Probably. This is a sign of a demo.
Nintendo has done a lot of collabs with
celebrities, sure.
Especially with ads. It's weird if they do it this far in advance, because it's over a month out until the game. But hey, here we are.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we gotta get on this next one.
Analog Pocket.
The Analog Pocket. So I've been on this Analog Pocket ever since the analog people have been around. Ever since they put themselves out there in the world and said, we have this thing that you guys will love. I've been following.
It's a Game Boy modernization thing. It's a modernized Game Boy that has the cartridges. It's not an emulation. It is a cartridge system. It works like a normal Game Boy and / Game Boy Advance. It looks like a Game Boy, but it functions as a Game Boy Advance SP. You could charge it. It lights up, but it looks like a Game Boy, and it looks very modern. It's a sleek-looking Game Boy. It's like something.
If you make it now.
It is something that If
it will come out in 2021.
So it is a bit pricey because there's other things you can do with it. It's not just the Game Boy. It's other stuff you can do with it.
The reason why we're reporting on it, because we have mentioned them before, but the reason
and
we're
it's
reporting
been
on
sold out for a while.
Oh, it has been.
It's a very limited. It's a hot item.
But because it's because they can't make that many at a time. So what they do is they open pre-order for a little bit and then they close them as soon as they're full, and then they do those pre-orders and then they send them out. And now that they're done with those, we're gonna open it again on December 14, so on Tuesday. So people could go and pre-order and like I'm gonna jump on shop, actually pretty much buy it, but
yeah.
You know what I mean. And I am so excited. We have to jump on this. So this next one is actually a game that was announced some time ago, but it was shown at the pre-show of the Game Awards. And I was like, I really liked it because it was like the Zelda game, but for Xbox.
Yeah.
It was called Tunic. It's a tiny little fox in a Zelda-esque like environment and a gameplay type of thing.
Like a top-down, right?
Kinda, almost.
It's kind of like a...
Not fully though.
No.
No,
But
it's not top-down. It's not old school though. Actually, when you first see it, it kind of gives you a little bit of the remake of the Link's Awakening vibes.
Okay.
But it definitely it's very Zelda-esque though.
Right.
It's seriously the Zelda game for Xbox because it's only coming out on Xbox X.
Some people might think Zelda, they might think of the major 3D titles like Breath of the Wild or Skyward Sword or whatever.
No.
No, think of the other titles like Wind Waker or Link's Awakening, like small Link. Think small Link, not big Link.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry, but it gives you its major like Link Zelda vibes here. So it's coming out March 16, so we finally have a release date, but it's only for Xbox Series X, S, and Xbox One. So pretty much is for Microsoft.
Yeah.
This one I was gonna mention it when we talk about the Sonic movie, but I'll just throw in here. So Ben Schwartz is reprising his role as Sonic in this Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And then Idris Elba is going to play Knuckles, but Tails is going to stay with his original voice actress. I was like, that's cool.
The original voice actors from the video games. Right?
Yes.
All right.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Well, this is no matter what people are saying about BDSP, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, it's killing it. It's killing the game.
Look, Sword and Shield had great sales despite how Sword and Shield is.
Yeah, but I actually think because of it might actually surpass it.
This remake is killing it because it's Pokemon.
Well, but it might surpass it.
And Sinnoh Bros. Now the game is broken, glitchy. I know they fixed some of the stuff, but broken, glitchy. A lot of issues with it.
But I have to say,
I could talk all day about what's wrong with the game, but the sales are crazy.
But the thing is that these glitches are not like it's not like when you're playing Cyberpunk where it hinders when you're playing.
Yeah.
The glitches here, they're there, but I haven't encountered any because you have to go out your way.
Right.
If trust me, if I would be sitting here talking shit about it if I was playing it and I was finding these glitches everywhere, but I'm not.
Okay. The glitches, yes. You won't encounter them on a normal playthrough. Most people. Some people might. Like, there's this one glitch where someone got soft locked out of their own file and they have to delete their file. And it was something that was completely by accident. They got the NPC, they got stuck between an NPC and a corner. And the NPC never moved, so they weren't able to get out. And they had to reset the game because I don't think they had access to fly or surf yet. So there are some glitches like that. But other than that, most of the glitches are simple, easy to do, but you have to go out of your way to do them.
Exactly.
But those glitches, some of them are game-breaking, yes. And it turns out the major ones were patched as of making this video.
And they're probably going to patch more.
And there was a major patch when the game first got released.
Yep.
If you don't... I actually played it without the first patch when I first got it because I got it early.
A day early, and
I was playing on the train, so I didn't have access to the internet. And when I played it, the game had no cutscene in the beginning. It looked off. It was laggy. It looked off. I was like, this game is incomplete. When I got home, I patched it because I was able to access the internet. It was a lot smoother. There was you know, the 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 cutscene in the beginning and everything. Is like, okay. What I noticed about the game is when you start it, there's no continue new game options. It just press A and it just goes straight to your file.
Yeah.
Did you notice that?
I did. Actually, I've been noticing that with new Pokemon games.
No,
Because
isn't
I
it
can't
Sword and Shield?
where's the continue? I don't know.
That's strange, right?
I don't see it. I
This-
actually don't know how
I-
to do put new game if I wanted to.
Hmm.
I know this because when I was returning, I borrowed Pokemon Shield from work, and I was trying to see if I could put new game so I could give it back. I was like, I don't know where this is.
Well, you don't have to because if you put the same cartridge in a different
Yeah,
Switch, it would just
I remember,
automatically.
Yeah, I know because I'm dumb and I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm dumb. But anyway, the point is, let me finish this up. BDSP sold 6 million units globally in its first week. Just saying. This is not it.
In the meantime, I got a story. A 10 million fine to hit that hacker, the Nintendo hacker, the leaker, Gary Bowser. Yes, his name is Gary Bowser. He got hit with that fine. He's in court. All that crap. Like the law, the Nintendo ninjas and the law are just completely just demolishing him. Because look, this guy leaked personal information as well as content from Nintendo. That Giga leak, all those things you've seen are probably from Gary Bowser.
Exactly.
Not I want to say everything because like there's probably some kind of like other leakers out there, but a lot of this big stuff is from Gary Bowser, and he's basically got $10 million fine. The Nintendo ninjas are not happy, and I mean that is against the law. That's some kind of corporate espionage or whatever. When you do that kind of stuff.
Oh, put up your Twitter. I'm gonna send you something for the next story.
All right. This is customized Joy-Con Pro.
So it's the next story is
Oh.
Yeah, the next story is one small company is making your Switch Joy-Con dreams come true. It's really
Right.
cool. So it's cool. The Game Trader Zero. .com. That's like
So
the
you're
website.
seeing it right now. These are customized Joy-Cons made by the small company called Game Trader Zero. Okay. And Pro controllers too. That's crazy. Wow. Nintendo should hire this man. This is insane.
This is really cool.
Whoa. Okay. Nice.
Saving that.
Very nice.
Yeah. Pass me the stories.
The 2002 Nintendo ad? What is that about?
Ooh.
Because I remember we covered an old Nintendo ad from the
Oh.
90s that was very cursed.
Yeah, but this one.
Well, no, that wasn't an ad. That was just a picture.
No, that's true. That was a picture, but no, this
Or
is.
a PSA or something. Like, don't pirate games. You know the piracy,
Oh, found it.
creepypasta piracy stuff? That was a real one.
Okay. Actually, I could send this to you too. Hold on. So you could show the picture. So, photo of an incident during the 2002 recording of the North American commercial for Mario Party 4, where the actor playing Yoshi fell into the pool and needed to be rescued while still inside the mascot suit. According to the costume company, the performer had almost drowned.
Whoa.
Yeah. I was like, what? So I just had to cover that really quick. And it's an old story, but from back in the 2000s. But since we have 2000s nostalgia.
Apparently, this is an actual photo of Yoshi falling into the water and the crew having to save him.
Oh boy.
Wow. Wow, that's interesting. That was some Super Mario Bros. Very good poster. One of the best. I think he's one of the best Twitter Nintendo type posters. He finds lost content for specifically the Super Mario, and absolute fire. Great. He's a journalist at this point. He's like Dr. Lava. I love these guys. This what is this? Nintendo's court appeal over eShop pre-order cancellations in EU.
In Europe.
In Europe, well, EU, European Union. Is this about Grand Theft Auto?
See, I think it might be because I think I think it's like a bigger story, but I think it might be connected to the GTA.
Because those major refunds, people wanted refunds.
Nintendo's approach to consumer rights in the eShop always been sparked debate. Yeah, yeah. And then it says that in Europe, the policy of not allowing refunds on eShop pre-orders led to legal action, a case that Nintendo won pending appeal. Now, however, the German Court of Appeal has reversed the decision following the work by the Federation of German Consumer Organizations and the Norwegian Consumer Council. And now they have lost, apparently.
Yeah, so remember, Europe is much more, they have like regulations when it comes to these things compared to the United States.
So
I know that.
Yeah, Nintendo
Europeans
had
are much more pro regulation when it comes to business. And they don't want the consumers and things like that, their citizens, they don't want, the government feels like they have a right to refund these games because they have such bad issues. I think it's related to GTA, because there was a major, that's the last bad Nintendo Switch game for not just Nintendo Switch, by the way. PS5 and Xbox are having the same problems. Major refund. Like
to the point
hordes of people refunding.
like,
I would say it's like a campaign almost.
Yeah, but to the point, they have to take it back to fix it so they could re-release it.
Yeah, it's just absolute disaster of a video game.
At least they're trying because it was. Oh my gosh, bro! I really wanted to get this.
It turns out they had a bunch of amateurs working on it. Not. I thought it was gonna be old heads like Rockstar, just getting their guys, their crew back together. No, it's literally like these amateur up and comers to work on this, and they kind of use this AI rescaling, and the problem with the AI rescaling, it just absolutely screwed over the whole thing, screwed up the whole project. I saw the details of how they fucked up. It was actually impressive how they fucked up. It was amazing. Hire a bunch of like newcomers that don't know like that much about. They're probably better off making like a smaller indie titles, not this AAA, and then use this AI shit that is just specifically mostly just used for kind of making games look a little more 4K, things like that. It's used for specific, not to use as a blanket thing for the game itself. There's other factors of why they screwed up, but those are the major ones.
The next one is a glitch in Animal Crossing New Horizons where your villagers are going to be naked. Nickies.
So, this is specifically for the DLC, right?
Yes, for the DLC, the Happy Home Paradise.
Yeah. I play Happy Home Paradise. Now, this does not happen to me because I did not get that far yet. So, apparently when you work on the cafe...
Yeah. Welcome to Cafe Au Natural.
Yeah, so there's a cafe you get to work on in a happy designer, whatever, and I did not get there, so I didn't see this. But there appear people are seeing Animal Crossing characters without their clothes on. That's weird. Furries, damn it, they just can't stop themselves. Yeah, that was.
Oh no, the nudist.
Squeaky clean Nintendo out here. What you doing?
My servers are naked. Everyone's working naked. Everyone says in the.
What a weird island.
Hey. Damn it. This is gonna be inescapable.
Nude beaches be like.
No, this next story.
Chris Pratt
is voicing he's just gonna voice all the characters. He's gonna
voice the Grinch.
Yeah, the Grinch.
Well, this is not really gaming news though.
No, but it's just the fact that it's Chris Pratt. We have to mention it.
Oh, right, because he's voicing a lot of stuff now.
Exactly. So
like he voiced Mario.
Yeah, so it's
and just other.
Yeah, but but it's not just that. He's like it seems like they're gonna try to put him in a lot of things. So.
What deal did he make?
I know Chris Pratt's gonna voice the Grinch.
Made a deal with the devil.
Yeah, he's gonna the Grinch in an ABC special, and I just have to mention it because I'm just like tired of this guy for the moment.
Yeah, it's like they're just certain actors that are like in everything now, and they want to put them in everything, and it just becomes kind of tiring.
Yeah. So there's that, especially because in the future he might voice your OC. Be careful.
Yep.
All right. This next one is, because I gotta mention it, Jump Festa. Anime convention, I want to say. Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. In Japan, because of time zones, we're gonna be able to see it here 18 December 18 to 19, or in Japan it's 19 to the 20th. And some of the big animes are gonna have some super stages and big announcements that we're hoping for, like, movies, new seasons and things like that. So
All right.
come on, Boruto, let's go. But
Okay, so we're a little over an hour, so we want to make this the last story, this upcoming one.
Oh no, I think no. Shouldn't we just cover everything and then just
Wait, how many stories do we have left?
We don't have that much.
Oh, we don't. We could do this all at once. It won't be that long.
And then we could edit it maybe, or if you want, we could even split it.
No, because if we split it, it'll be like a little over half an hour each. That episodes are like 45 minutes to an hour.
Okay, fine.
And this time we covered the Game Awards and stories. I'm surprised that we're close to finishing. I thought, oh yeah, we are. So let's just get to this. It Takes Two, and the Take-Two controversy with the trademark.
Okay, so I'm gonna title this.
It is tied with this.
So obviously, because It Takes Two won Game of the Year, and I'm obviously you can't see, but I'm pointing at the cover, or the picture that he shows, because he went up there, and he's the same guy, by the way, that said fuck the Oscars.
Yeah.
So when I saw that he went up there, and I was like, well, that guy seems familiar to me. Yeah, that's why.
He's the guy.
He's the guy.
And he's dealing with this trademark claim specifically because of Take-Two, the company, and the game It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Which is just a stupid thing because they're two different names, completely two different things.
Yeah, because one is a studio and the other one's a game.
Yeah, so they're trying to screw them over in terms of the copyright stuff.
Yeah, but now I feel like It Takes Two are giving like the finger.
Because they're Game of the Year, it's
like
a very awkward situation.
Yeah, and I feel like they're giving them the finger because of that. Like, look at all awards we won. Look at us, bitch.
Yeah, it's like this company is just like,
bro. This makes no sense to me, bro. Take-Two, bro. Come on, go take. I can't finish that.
Take a two over there.
This one's interesting. It's gonna be the PlayStation is going to make a competitor to Game Pass.
Oh, it's gonna have different tiers and
Yeah,
stuff, right? It looks bad. It looks messy. It's not that Game Pass has it in the bag. Even Nintendo, is very simple. This looks complicated.
It does?
Right?
You read it?
Didn't you tell me there's 3 different tiers or something?
I didn't finish though. I mentioned to you briefly, but I said we're gonna have to cover on the podcast.
But what you told me on when we were eating or something.
I just mentioned it but I didn't go into too much detail. Okay, so here we go. Sony's Group Corp's PlayStation division is planning to make a new subscription service to compete with the rival Microsoft Corp's popular Game Pass.
Okay.
The service, code named Spartacus, will allow PlayStation owners to pay a monthly fee for access to a catalog of modern and classic games, said the people, who asked not to be identified because they weren't authorized to speak to the press about the plans. When it launches, expected in the spring, the service will merge Sony's 2 existing subscription plans, PlayStation Plus and PlayStation Now. Currently, PlayStation Plus is required for most online multiplayer games and offers free monthly titles, while PlayStation Now allows users to stream or download older games.
Bro.
Details on Spartacus may still not be finalized, but the documentation reviewed by Bloomberg outlines a service with 3 tiers. The first will include existing PlayStation Plus benefits. The second will offer a large catalog of PlayStation 4 and eventually PlayStation 5 games. The third tier would add extended demos, game streaming, and a library of classic PlayStation 1, 2, 3, and PSP games. A representative for PlayStation didn't immediately respond to a request for a comment. So we still have to get this more into official. But yeah.
This sounds like hell. Oh my god, so you have to pay one tier. We could play PSP games, but have the other tier if we could play PS4 games. Another tier if we could play the
classics, yeah.
But the classics is already the PSP games.
Yeah.
What? Bruh! Xbox, you pay the thing and you get the thing. Nintendo, $20 for thing or $50 for the other thing, and the $20 thing as well.
I know.
Shouldn't be this complicated.
I know some. That's why I'm like, it's not. By the way, this is not finalized yet, but it's not looking
Well,
good.
not looking good. And it's just like, can you have one thing to have all the things?
Apparently not.
Pay, pay something a monthly fee and be able to play everything. Not everything, but like in the sense that game Xbox does. You pay, what was it, $15 or $10? No, $10 a month, and then $15 if you want to include the live thing where you can play online with your friends. So and have other stuff. So the definitive thing is $15 a month because you have to play online, and then the $10 a month because of the so it'll be 15, or just 10 if you just want to play the games on your own, and that's it. And you get all the hundreds of whatever how many games you have now is insane. You get Halo Infinite right there, right then and there.
So, yeah, that's that. But we'll
We'll keep an eye out.
yeah, we'll keep informing you guys of the follow ups. The next one is Domino's. Domino's Pizza is trying to lure in workers with a chance of winning a Switch. So being a little scummy, trying to get workers because because no one wants to work. It's because because companies don't want to pay people.
Right. So there's a labor shortage here in the United States. Companies are raising their wages, and some companies are offering things like bonuses and things like get a free iPhone if you're from McDonald's, etc. Like little asterisk, not the newest one though.
And the asterisk for this one is that a chance
to win a Switch, not guaranteed to Switch, a chance to win a Switch. That's even worse. Why not just get it here, have a Switch Lite or something,
bro?
Like, brah.
Okay. Digimon Survive, which I feel this is gonna start becoming a meme too. It's been rated by the ESRB. ESRB. And for the 22 release, so we'll see, because it's been in hell loop for a while.
Development hell.
Yep.
Next one is Anime New York City.
Oh yeah, so I was at Anime New York City for that Saturday and Sunday, because it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I had a great time. I was wearing a mask. I was, washing the hands and being very careful. But there was one case.
And not just Corona, no. It's the variant.
Yeah.
The Omicron variant.
But you make it sound like it was some kind of like Transformer shit.
That's the name of it.
I know.
They were actually going to call it the G, but because of Xi Jinping,
yeah,
they skipped. They went for Omicron. They're going for the Greek alphabet.
I think so.
Yeah. So no G is Omicron.
We just have to mention it because I was there and we both got tested today, so we should.
You don't know. I think we might be negative because we had like no symptoms.
That's true, but I wanted to be on the safe side.
Yeah.
And we should get our results within 24 hours to 48 hours.
So the first ever Omicron case in America was that guy
from Minnesota, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went to New York City. Yeah, they traveled to New York.
He was on CNN, and on his CNN appearance, he had like a bunch of weeb stuff in the background of the video. A lot of people were kind of poking fun at that, but yeah, that was the guy.
How can you poke fun at that? He was literally anime convention.
Yeah, but people didn't expect it to go so far. His background was shelves of manga stuff, figures everywhere. Like it was just like it looked like one of those stores that sell.
That's what I'm saying. That's not too weird because it just seems like he's a collector.
Yeah, no, it's Twitter. It's Twitter. Twitter was just like kind of not like demonizing or like it's mostly like just poking fun at like, oh my god, like Turbo Weeb, like CNN, because CNN like always takes themselves super seriously. Like, where's the super serious news, guys?
Yeah, apparently.
And then the guy there with like anime stuff, like it just kind of like out of place because of CNN.
Yeah. So weird they picked that up though.
They had to interview him because this is a breakthrough story. We got to get the scoop. So
in his house. In
his house, yeah, because he was in lockdown. I'm pretty sure he cannot go to the CNN building.
No, but I'm saying the reason I say in his house was like, wait, did they do Zoom? No. Was it Zoom?
I think it was through the internet.
Okay.
Yeah, they didn't go to his house. I think it was. There was a panel with him and a panel with the reporter at the CNN building.
Gotcha, that makes sense.
Yeah, because he's. We
just have to mention it because we mentioned weeb stuff here, but also I was there.
And it's also a major news story.
Yeah. But we'll see. We'll let you guys know how we test. So hiatus. Okay. I'll be fair. It's not called hiatus, but it's been on hiatus for so long. I might as well call it that. Hunter x Hunter, is getting a Universal Studios attraction in Japan, and everyone's like, "That's great. That's fantastic. Where are we getting Hunter x Hunter?" Because it's still on hiatus. It's actually to the point where it's been on hiatus. This month is gonna mark 10 years.
Wow. And it has an attraction
Yeah, and it was like,
at Universal Studios in Japan.
Yeah,
But
and
has been in hiatus that long.
yeah, just we're like, where's the next manga chapter, bro? I mean, of course, we're not trying to rush him because the creator suffers from like health problems and things like that, so that's why they take a lot of breaks, and that's fine. But what people are surprised about is that he doesn't like delegate that work to someone else.
Yeah.
Which the thing is that I think their whole thing is that they always feel the need to just do that themselves, but it got to the point where, bruh, you might not finish your work.
Exactly.
There's a chance there's you might not make it to see the end of your work, and that's a scary thought.
That is.
But hiatus. And the next and last story, I thought was pretty fitting. Hayao Miyazaki, beloved.
The beloved Miyazaki. Yeah.
Yep. Is going to direct his final film. It's called How Do You Live?
Now this isn't a news story though, right?
No, but
we want to cover
we have to,
yeah.
because I had it on my list, and it's just the guy's a fucking legend
Yeah.
within the film verse, because Studio Ghibli, but also as a person because he's so memeable.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a whole dichotomy between Miyazaki and Jinju Ito.
Yeah, but Jinju Ito's a horror guy,
Yeah.
but he's a happy guy. And Miyazaki's like this, not I want to say depressed, but like very cynical
Yeah.
kind of guy
Yeah.
in interviews and stuff.
Everything sucks.
Yeah, but he does this like very bright, his aesthetic.
Yeah. Very bright, beautiful, bold, like, and the anime food is like nothing you've
And
ever
he
seen.
he also makes fun of his like fans and stuff.
Yeah.
I like
He makes fun of the animes.
because
the
weebs are just so easy to make fun of, but like because Japan doesn't like weebs.
Yeah, they don't like otakus.
They don't like otakus. They don't like weebs. Because Japan does not like cringe. I watch anime, and cringe is a word they use to make fun of not just anime, but also in real life. Like I see Japanese content creators, they use the word cringe a lot because you're being cringe. You shouldn't do that. So it's socially unacceptable. So whenever someone acts socially unacceptable, you're being cringe. We do that, but these guys are like really, because if you act socially unacceptable, like no, that's not wrong. So they don't like weebs.
And of course we have to finish it because when it comes out, I'll be watching it.
I like weebs. You guys are great. I like you guys. I like our supporters. Weebs, gamers.
I'm a weeb. So yeah.
We the best. Thanks
Enemy.
for listening.
Have a good night.
And have a good night, guys.